Alright, so May 22nd. And so yesterday we had a nice drop, big drop after the bond auction that apparently was not a very good auction. So we left the point of control up here, then we left some single prints right in the middle of at that 20-day point of control. We did get a little bit of a bounce, touched this 59.08 again, and then dropped. So pretty much, dropped the whole range after attempting to break a few times, leaving a bunch of bullish imbalances. Then we dropped. So now, and then we got to all those our scenarios that I mentioned yesterday pretty quickly after that drop, right? I mentioned if we lose this, then watch for this area, and I said if we get into this distribution, we're gonna see the bottom of this in the middle, and then we got there to that February low, and then we bounced there at the end of the day. So now overnight we were kind of like balancing, then dropped, and now after the latest release, the jobless claims, then we had a nice short squeeze back to almost to the top of the range. Actually, we did get to the top of the range, but now we're dropping a little bit. So look how that drop got to that other target right here, which is what I mentioned yesterday too. So this is a little bit of a tricky spot because we have this area, right, with this session right here, but then we have this gap, very low volume. We have the 200 moving average, we have the 20 and the 21 EMA. So this is a support area. So it's kind of hard for shorts to gain momentum in this area, but we do have a couple of possible triggers today. We have the PMI and the what else do we have today? Existing home sales. And then we also have this bill that's going around, that's going to the Senate now. So we have a few triggers that could bring us down through this area. But I mean, for now, value is higher. We see that shorts have been had a hard time lately. So the first thing I'm going to look for is how do we treat yesterday's value, which has very poor structure. So if we enter and get above 58.81, which is yesterday's value area low, I'm going to look for a move up initially to retest this 59.08, and then see if we can close those single prints, test yesterday's IB low, and then from there, if we don't start coming down from there, then we could have a short squeeze and then take this whole move down, take this whole move, and then go back to the point of control at 59.48 again, and then of course from there we could just keep going. But if we are not able, if we're having trouble here in this area, which should be resistance now, talking about this low volume area, right? If we have trouble getting above it, then we can just balance here and then wait for some news or some trigger to see if we can either continue this pullback or come back into value. In the case that we do come down and fill this gap, then the gap fills at 57.10. So it's 150 points from where we're at now. So and then from there we have that 90-day point of control, which is at 56.70. So this doesn't have to happen obviously in one session, and we did have a big V reversal just now, so I don't have much hope for the bears now initially, but we're, like I said, we're a tricky spot. It could really go either way. It could go back here, it could go down and retest the lows and fill the gap. So keep an open mind and go level to level, area to area. And Q. So in Q has this area that is the support area that we just bounced from, and same kind of thing. We want to see above 240. We can start squeezing back up and retest the 330 area right here, this high volume node, and then from there a little bit of resistance here at the 350 area, and then 400 would be the ultimate target to the upside. And then if we get below yesterday's low, the gap for NQ would be easier to fill because we don't have much left of it. So 20,955, and then 20,915 is this next target here, this high volume node. Crude yesterday I mentioned specifically this look above and fill, and I said that we're likely to go back to 61, and we did that, and now we're below 61. So we did this whole range, went through this support area pretty quickly. These setups are the best setups, you know, look above and fill. When you have a nicely established range, these are really good setups. Gold, same thing, you know, I mentioned that coming back into this area, we're going to test this 350 area, and we got to 347. So now you can see this this low volume area here. This will be the next area to watch. So this is support, and this is the range balancing here, and then if we break above 360, watch for 395. If we break below 3260, look for 3235. All right, good luck, and I'll talk to you later.